Wednesday night, we've got our Monday night footage to go over, which I'm excited to see. I couldn't be there with you guys, so excited to see who got beat up on real good. Let's see. Let's get it
It's
up.
always fun. It's fun when the weather changes because you'll see just the amount of sweat on the mats
Yeah.
from the AC just not being able to catch up all of a sudden.
Yeah, we're getting into the nasty season now.
Yeah.
So I think we got Cole and maybe Blake, Ruthie and Jordan. Jordan with the big kipping escape. James and somebody, Pat.
Oh, no, I think that's Mitchell.
Here? Oh, Mitchell on top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just got that new drip.
Dude, yeah. He's looking muscular.
Yeah.
He's got that back like James, dude.
Dude, yeah. Got Pat going for the Kimura. What's up, Jordan? Danny going for the Darce on Caleb.
Yeah, right off the bat. Danny really bugging the head, so we're looking here. There we go. Caleb gets his underhook, gets safe-ish.
Yeah, this is passing with the threat of submission, like we talk about, and then into the old camel clutch, camel crush, whatever.
And Danny being the one putting it to use.
Yeah.
It was a smaller guy here. Love to see it.
Pretty sure he gets it.
But look at this. I mean, okay.
Yeah. He got it. Yeah.
I mean, Caleb was certainly trying to peel Danny off of him here with this like full face muffler right there. Pat looking sharp in his kit as well.
Yeah. And on the armbar.
Yeah, let's see. Because a second ago, Mitchell was attacking a leg here. So Pat on the Kimura. And Mitchell getting bumped down to the hip, but then throwing up the reap, attempting to reap, not really getting into Rimiyashi. He doesn't get a good closed loop around Pat's leg. Pat knows it, feels confident, puts his foot down, and prevents Mitchell from making a closed circle around his leg, and now he can start to come on top. Gets the back exposure.
I'm liking the confidence in the leg attack for sure.
Yeah.
On both sides, like confident in going for the leg attack, and confident in escaping.
And then I call this out a lot on stream. I really like Pat's patience here. Sets up, goes butt to the ground in a very controlled manner, takes his time getting that double wrist grip, and lays on the pressure. That was nice. Good control.
Sup?
Sup, perp daddy? Ruthie, meanwhile, strangling Jordan here. Say it, Josh.
I'm jealous.
Dude, I ate a
so jealous.
I ate a whole Costco cookie before this.
Oh, you both suck.
Yeah.
I had friggin' salmon and pasta.
Loser.
Such a loser.
I mean, I had like the Costco fried like chicken, like the bagged breaded chicken nuggets that are like the best ever, and rice. Sorry, I was looking back at Ruthie setting up this rear naked strangle. She's a little bit off the angle here. I'd like to see her scoot her hips out a little bit more to get behind Jordan. It's almost like Jordan's turning closer to belly down right now, which may disrupt her ability to finish a strangle. Yeah, Josh, that was like the first thing we said. I was like, that's James and Pat training. Mike's like, nah, man, that's Mitchell. And we just gassed him up
like,
for
James?
a little bit.
Yeah, James did not train. That dude, I love that rash card.
Cole,
Like the whole kit is nice.
a
Sorry.
Costco-sized cookie is this big. So to say I ate a whole cookie is like a lot of cookie. You don't even get it, dude. Like, you're not even about that life. So don't come at me with that.
Mitchell with the heavy, or Mitchell's trying to stave off Pat, but Pat's putting on some pretty heavy pressure here.
Yeah, so Mitchell attacking his own armbar here, but Pat turns to him, sneaks the elbow out, and now can go on for the looking for the pass. Looks like we got Cole taking Blake through some passing mechanics. And you bravely, some may say foolishly, standing with Andrew.
Yeah.
Pat being a real jerk here now and going for the exact same move on the exact same arm.
Yep.
Just to rub it in from the exact same position. I kid, but that's nice. Good consistency. Same sort of thing. Like, he took his time working through that position, not just flailing to, you know, to the butt as you see a lot of like beginners do. Taking his time through that.
Yeah, I couldn't remember where, so I remember why I chose to stand. Either I think it was last week when I missed. You were talking about the collar ties and like how collar ties can like really wear people down. I think we were talking about it maybe, or maybe we were talking about it the previous time. So I wanted to like show the theory, like show it in action on just how demanding it can be and taxing just to pull on somebody's head. And so I was doing that with Andrew, and it was really an experiment of like when I could feel somebody start to wear down from this. So we roll all the way through. So this isn't gonna, you know, it's just gonna carry you through the round.
We'll get back to that. I just want to see, Jordan said he wasn't giving Ruthie any freebies. She was adjusting throughout and got closer. Okay. No, that's good. I find giving Ruthie freebies tends to not end well for you. So I feel that. And yeah, for Ruthie, like, I think, like I said earlier, the big thing I saw here was just the being a little misaligned. Like right here, you're looking better. Like your body is in alignment, so you can attack the strangle. Now it's going to come down to like hand fighting techniques and mechanics, you know, with Jordan being more experienced than you here and kind of feeling confident in his escapes. Him not giving you a freebie is good practice for you. But yeah, as Jordan rolls up here, you kind of end up back in that same position. You're a little off kilter, like off to the side. There are other things you could do there. You could retain the back. You could try to continue like working towards that that strangle. You could, from here, you could switch to pendulum sweeps. You could go on maybe a little earlier. You could go on like armbar attacks. There's no shortage of plan Bs from this position. But, you know, a big thing you might want to try playing around with now is thinking about the hand fight and working through that. If I mess anything up during the stream, it's something new or letting something work. Yeah, totally.
We'll keep that in mind.
I mean, I've been doing that for 10 years, man. I've never really made a mistake.
I've made a career out of it. Yeah. When someone's about to submit me, I just like tell them how to do it right.
Yeah. You got it. It was Cole's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cole.
Perp daddy.
You know, like 42, 43.
And he just looks that old.
Oh, okay.
He acts half his age and looks twice his age. I thought you were going to say unsubscribe. How did Ben put Jordan down? Oh, just a little single leg trip. Jordan says, yeah, I'll go. Cole immediately on Caleb's back with the quickness. What happened here? He's got Danny and Pat as well. Caleb, little check with the foot sweep. All right, Cole just rips him down like just wrangling a bull to the ground.
What's up, Ben?
What's going on, bro? Yeah, everybody make sure you congratulate Caleb when you see him on getting his purple belt.
Okay. Oh, belly down.
Ooh, belly
With
down.
Cole. And then the spank for good measure.
Did you spank him? Oh, Caleb spanked him. See, Andrew looking to break you down from outside Ashi. Been laying on some heavy pressure from north-south, maintaining this position. You can see this was anytime you guys have ever heard me referring to neon belly as a floating pin, this is kind of a good example. We have been working from north-south here in the center of the screen, moving around, even using north-south as a floating pin rather than having like his knees on the ground, elbows beside your opponent's hips or torso. This hips up, nimble position, but with pressure on the chest or on the midsection, lets you move while impeding your opponent's movement. And then here he switches to this neon belly as Jordan tries to figure out how to handle this, how to capture the leg, where to put his frames. And then, yeah, Jordan, for you here, and talk with guy on the right over here about this, because he's good at it, better than I am. I would say instead of hugging here, I want you to start looking to get frames in front of the shoulder line rather than behind. That way you can give a good like bridge up and a push. Think about it almost like a kipping movement. You're bridging, extending your arms a little bit, just enough so that as you come back down, you can pull one knee in between you and your opponent, and then use that to try to re-guard. It's a pretty fundamental like first thing you can try when you're dealing with someone's north-south pressure. Dude, we're gonna have to get some footage tomorrow, because Josh is gonna be here, and we need.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we need Josh on camera again.
All right, we will do it.
Austin and
We're
Mitchell.
getting in on the. He had a Kimura. We was breaking open the Kimura with the scissor choke.
Who did, Ben?
Ben, yeah, on Jordan, but Jordan got out of it.
Oh my God, I've never been caught in Ben's scissor choke.
That sounds.
I feel like I would.
Miserable.
Yeah, it seems lethal.
Yeah.
But Jordan is here to tell the tale.
Yeah.
So Ben gets, yeah, okay. So I think if I going for the 10-finger guillotine now.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I put on my Luke hat here, from this position, some things, Ben, that you want to make sure you're doing. It's good to get your opponent looking away from you in this direction. You do that. You're going to do that with your top leg, extending it. Whether or not you did it here, I can't say, but that's one thing to think about from there, and trying to make sure you get under the jawline. But something I like about this position is as you've given Jordan a reason to open up this grip, right? He's got this like reinforced kind of figure four grip. Right here, he says, all right, the pressure on my neck is a bit too much. I need to like peel these legs off. This is your opportunity to finish the Kimura. So I would focus on getting his hand to the mat beside you, and then kind of like scissor your hips so that you come back on top and can work to finish the Kimura.
Like you're trying to get to both knees.
Yeah, exactly. So And then another alternative, depending on how your opponent attacks your legs, like if instead of pulling down, like Jordan's grabbing right here, pulling this way, if he reaches down to the ankles where he may be able to like pry the legs open, you could try to capture that arm and work to a side triangle as another option. But I just want you to be quick with this Kimura. Like, you have it, you may as well use it. So right here, you could say, all right, cool, peel the legs apart, but I'm gonna switch my hips and finish this Kimura instead. Looked like you were about trying to do the same thing on Andrew, like a dorsal position.
I was, but it throws me off because the arm that he always gives me is the one that his elbow is messed up, so I haven't been attacking that one.
That's very smart of him.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start giving my right leg up. Just because everybody knows, like, not to touch it.
Yeah. Yeah, he just pushed me right off of that one. I went around to like to get this pass, and he just like pushed me, like just straight arm pushed me right off.
Hell yeah, good shoulder push.
Yeah.
Right to it. Nice move. Austin tried to single leg Mitchell, but Mitchell's not having any of that. And rightfully so. Can't take down a dapper Mitchell like that. See, we got Caleb laying on some top pressure on Cole here, walking his way to mount. Danny looking to come to mount after losing the back. Oh, all right, yeah. Well, we'll get Saturday footage too. Assuming we don't just destroy you on Thursday.
Are you training tomorrow?
I'll be up there.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't promise I'll train, but I'll definitely be up there. My knee's been feeling good, so I kind of don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, I won't be there next week, so maybe I'll try to get a little sweat on.
Andrew was doing, yeah.
Go ahead.
He was doing a really good job of trying to go to outside Ashi and being very careful to not like give me any sort of back exposure. So he goes in, locks up a triangle. He's trying to go for X guard, but I'm not letting him. I'm trying. You can see that I'm using my left hand to
keeping his legs in place.
Yeah, exactly. I'm wedging, and from there, all I'm trying to do in outside Ashi is get his knees below my knee. So he's doing a good job of keeping me off balance, but in doing so, he actually wound up breaking his legs open through that extension. Like I was constantly trying to push on his legs and keep him at bay. And from there, I was able to break the guard open and start passing again.
Austin get here. Okay, Austin.
Caleb's on top.
Austin sets up a triangle.
Oof.
Uses it for the sweep. That does look miserable. Moving to mount. I like his angle here. He's getting his hips behind the tricep. Nice. Really turning the corner.
That's a good adjustment.
Mitch being flexy, but not enough. Good adjustment, Austin. That's nice. Whoa. Now it all makes sense. So that just means you never left us?
Jordan had a really good reversal on Bin, actually.
Oh, did he?
10 seconds ago.
Oh, I see a little flying going on here.
Big push on the hip.
Let's look at that in regular speed here. So, yeah. I feel like I've had that happen to me with Jordan.
Yeah.
And Ben, like, I don't think you really did too much wrong here. I like your wide base with your head in your hand. Your forehead's on the mat, which is exactly what I would tell you to do. Your hips are high to try to get to that foot wedge position. Like you're trying to get your knee out. This is just well timed from Jordan. You can see he's utilizing a really powerful bridge here, pushing off that back leg. Jordan has an incredibly strong stiff arm. That's taking me out of positions many a time, and then just gets you right over. That was great timing, Jordan.
Yeah.
And what did Caleb and Cole do here? Caleb was on top. Cole with
Itachi.
Yeah, head and arm sweep, and then lays on. Looked like a smother. All right. Anytime I'm hugging a neck instead of framing, it's because I'm thinking about
trapping the head. That way you can pin it so you can flip their legs over top. Yeah.
That's fair. The next thing you need to be thinking about in that case is your leg position. You've got to make sure that you have like some sort of butterfly. And let's see, Cole may not have done it there. I have a feeling he needed to. But yeah, Cole has, butterflies in this case. So he gets Caleb elevated from the ground. He's broken his contact with the ground. And it's easy enough now for him to force Caleb over in one direction or the other. So if you're, let's see, this is the end of this round. Let's go back and just contrast that to whatever I said to you earlier. You guys bear with me 1 second. I was talking about Cole. I meant the reversal I did. Oh, okay. That's fair. Well, since I'm making my point, I'm going to dig in. Oh yeah, it was with this. It was with north-south, so maybe this wouldn't work quite as well. All right, you win this time, Jordan. But I guess maybe I'm from here. Like I don't see you. So you said anytime I'm hugging a neck instead of framing, it's because you're thinking about doing this. But in this position, you don't have like you're not hugging him. You kind of have the head tucked a little bit. Is that what you're referring to? I'll give you a softball exit to my interrogation here. If that's what you're referring to, then that makes sense. It's just like it's when I just see people reaching up and like holding, and like just essentially giving a hug. That's when I question the how effective that can be. But there, all the work you did was with those frames actually at the hip. For an impressive sweep. All right, enough being sidetracked. Mitchell working a Russian tie briefly.
Been just spinning out.
Says no, sir. You and Blake. See Ruth, you ragdoll Andrew.
In with the body lock.
Nice.
Yes. Rip. Beautiful.
Little S grip right on the kind of side on angle. And a little push with the legs. Nice.
Yeah.
Ruthie had some good thoughts there. I could see the wheels turning through this, just not quick enough on the execution for Andrew. So like she fishes in, almost gets an underhook here, or she does get the underhook, but she loses her level, and then she starts thinking, well, the legs are within reach, but Andrew's quick to square up and sprawl on her. So the right thought, I see it working. A little sacrifice throw from Andrew. What are Brooke and Caleb jabbering about?
They were arguing who was going to get to roll with me next.
Oh.
That's when I told Caleb I'm not rolling with you tonight.
All right, Cole laying on the head and arm again. I guess just to the previous rant with Jordan, he's got that grip, but look what he's doing with his legs. Even before he really, oh, hold on. What does he establish first? Okay, he has his leg in there first.
He always has his legs engaged.
Yeah. Really trying to pressure off that bottom leg.
And keeping that knee, whatever the top knee is, he has it like in the hip crease, you know? And that's what puts the big pressure on lifting whoever he's training with, that knee. Yep.
Oh. Man, Jordan got you, dude. You a polecat. Obliterated me. Dude, he's only 190. What are you talking about? 190 kilograms. Wait, pull, wait, and go. I mean, if you're being serious in that comment, there's something to be said for that.
That's called Kazushi.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. It's that push-pull dynamic. Baiting reactions. I mean, think about how people do that with collar ties. Maybe we'll see Mitchell do it right now, but just kind of push and pull, boom, go.
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell really hanging his weight on Ben here, trying to double up on the collar tie, push the head around.
Been seeing the opportunity for go behinds and underhooks.
Yeah, and I like those quick, like that foot sweep he did.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like, if it works, it works. But when it doesn't, it just gets your opponent moving. And this is the kind of stuff that like Bertram harps on, and rightfully so. Just that little check, right? And even with Caleb, when I stand with him, like a lot of times the foot sweeps that I get are really just meant to look like that. Like it works out
Mm-hmm.
that they work well because of some up top, Kazushi, but it's enough to get your opponent moving, and then you could go for something else. Thought Mitchell was gonna climb him.
Yeah. Ben just takes him over with the same trip. On that neon belly.
We got you and Blake up to over here. Oh, okay, she working with Americana.
Yeah, she's working through good sequences. She's got a good hip toss.
Good, she better. I think we saw her hit that on stream like, what, 3 or 4 months ago, something like that.
Yep.
And then I know I worked. Oh, nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We worked on that like one of the following classes.
Been on the Kimura.
Yeah.
Oh, but opts to just pin here.
And Ben, if you haven't found out yet, you're gonna find out Mitchell is very flexible in his shoulders. So much so that I'm scared to Kimura him.
I agree. I'm right there with you.
It's just a heads up for when you're doing it. You're not doing it wrong. Mitchell is just hyper flexible. Pat looking like he got tapped, maybe from the straight arm exposure. Didn't want to fight through that. Yeah, I do the same all the time.
I do the same. Yeah.
I'm always afraid, like even in those positions where like someone's muscles haven't, yeah, like right there. I mean, look at that. Mitchell's like, yeah, cool story. I'm just always afraid the bone's gonna go. Like if the muscle or the ligaments haven't gone. Pat working lockdown right now, and this is a time where I'm not going to give Pat any shit about working the lockdown and not looking like he's not doing much with it. When Cole's trying to drive forward and laying on like monster pressure, that's when you want to use this lockdown to relieve some of that. He has it set up here. switches to the outside version of it, which I don't think is going to work as well for like pulling pressure off of your face when someone's driving their shoulder into you. But yeah, you are definitely allowed to do it. Someone's trying to smash your face in. Andrew with a nice little reversal here.
Yeah, nice butterfly sweep. Yeah, I think. I don't know. Okay, Cole stepping over. Okay. And me and Brooke.
I don't think I've seen you guys roll in a minute.
We haven't. We really haven't.
Josh, are you ordering your purple rash guard? Can't believe Caleb got his purple belt before you did.
I know.
Let's look at Ben and Cole. Just looking here.
Front head.
That was a good quick adjustment from Cole. So right here, it looks like Cole's putting on the wizard pressure. I can't imagine Ben is lowering his level here and then not trying to take a leg or something. I think Cole's putting this on, and then he makes a real quick switch to a front headlock. Actually, not even a front headlock. He just swims in an underhook.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I thought it was front head. Okay.
Yeah, it looked like it. He goes over
catch.
under. And then starts using it to try to get to the back. Ben, be really careful here, digging that arm in. If Cole continues to go around and you can't stop that, you can't stop his movement with that arm, it just becomes a trapped arm when he's on your back. Quick switch to a strangle, an early strangle. Nice. Ben gets his hips out and he's probably safe. Caleb and Pat. Brooke has you in a front headlock now.
Yeah, I shot in and she snatched that up pretty quick.
Oh yeah, quick sprawl.
I tried to cut the angle, but she did a really good job of defending it and then turning it around on me. She tries to go for the cow catcher, like she's got that like that underhook grip, and I denied it. And then she tried to, yeah. I was like, yeah, you messed up.
Big mistake. In the lead up to that, something I think Brooke is doing really well here that I want to point out for anybody, you know, who finds themselves working these sprawls from positions like this. We always talk about how when we take our shots, one of the things that jiu-jitsu guys suck at is like continuing to cut angles and drive through. A similar thing could be said for sprawls, I think, where you don't just sprawl and your job's done. Like, I took your takedown away, nice try. No, sprawl and cut an angle. Like the most successful way that points are scored in wrestling is sprawl, go behind. Sprawl, go behind. Like, it's almost criminal to even call them two moves. It's sprawl, go behind. Like, every single time. That's how the most points are racked up in like, you know, high school, college wrestling, freestyle, folk style, whatever. I'm fairly confident that's a totally true statement. I didn't run the numbers, but yeah, so Brooke was doing that really well. The where she messed up was thinking she was going to anaconda you or like gator roll you or something.
Yeah.
Now she's paying that tax.
I was talking mad smack.
Oh, that is. She's one of the best ones to do it too.
Yeah.
Because in a second, like, she's in mount and you're like screwed.
Right. Here, I thought she was gonna pass, so I lost the back. But she turned around. She gets into, I think, like a closed guard or something like that, or
kind of.
I think we were actually in. Yeah, we were in a half guard, but I couldn't remember, so I told her it was probably just a close guard. So
good foot wedging from Blake here. So Blake works the standing guard break, moves to a half guard. Andrew locks up that foot, and then see her work the foot in. From there, so Andrew, yeah, there we go. Andrew being a little generous here. Blake, the big thing to focus on. You're not doing anything wrong here. Just make sure, you know, you focus on getting your knee free from that position, then getting your foot free. Don't try to, like, you know, just yank everything out and then you get yourself off balance and swept. But that was a good sequence all the way through. Standing guard break, moving to half guard, passing from there, getting to mount, attacking the Americana.
Danny had a good sweep on Jordan, and Jordan's been putting up a really good fight trying to keep his guard. But
Jordan, would you agree with that statement?
Through it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, right here. This is the sweep. Just pulling down on the head, trapping the right arm. Oh, he didn't even trap the right arm. It just Jordan based out, and then Danny just kept driving in a good direction.
Yeah, Jordan, you lost this because you let your hips go to the ground. Like, that's really all I can say about it. Like, I think if Jordan based out with his right leg here, he could have tried to maintain top position a little bit better.
I agree.
Danny just took advantage of the low hips. And now Danny do what Danny do, trying to get that Darce.
Yeah, when you're trying to, like, when you're in the guard, Jordan, you have to play. I mean, it's a touchy game, right? If you're gonna engage with Danny in the guard, then you know, I mean, like, body locking, you know, being able to get around his hips and lock him down. That's really the only time that I really want to be tight with my partner, if I'm not through their legs, right? Trying to think through that because I'm just kind of talking through it. If I am inside position at any point in time, then I'm going to start trying to drive through, you know, using my knees in order to get through the hip line, and eventually making chest-to-chest connection with my partner, right, in order to eventually pass. But if I don't have any sort of inside position on my partner, you will not find my hands on their chest.
So you're just trying to snap Brooke's shin here? Is that...
Dude, she would not tap. I was, like, going as slow as I possibly could.
I didn't even see how you got to the leg.
I don't even.
So she
it was cross ashi.
Yeah, she puts herself in a vulnerable spot there. You lock up cross ashi.
I was gonna try and heel hook her, but I was being very cautious because it was a really good angle for me. I could have grabbed the leg and I didn't know where she would turn.
It looks like you come out this way.
I did. I rolled over my shoulder. Yep, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna pull the straight ankle and see what I can do.
That her little bird bones bent.
Dude, it was so tight. Look at it.
I mean,
and then I smashed my head on the mat. That was really nice too. I don't know if you can zoom in on that, but my head literally bounced off the mat there.
Can we get over that way? That'd
be a nice thumbnail.
I can't. You guys are too far over, but
okay.
Like, I got it. Doink.
Boom. And then we were in 50-50, and I'm like, I can get an inside heel hook here, but I'm not. I'm just gonna let go.
God, I wish you got knocked out. That would have been awesome. I would have figured out a way to zoom in.
After the fact. After the stream.
Yeah.
And do like little Tweety birds around there. That'd be so good.
Oh, hell yeah. Cole with a seated Great big suplex over here under the chat. Wait till you guys. Oh.
Dude, that was totally you kicking Bin.
Yeah, exactly. Enhance. Enhance. Blake with the chair sit back take. Let's.
Doesn't even apologize.
Cool, driving the knee across. Okay, Andrew stays up on his side. And Blake says, I see an opportunity here. It's good. She tucks the shin in underneath her. Makes it really easy to sit back. Cuts the angle around. Love it.
Yeah, we have it on video. You'll see your foot kicking Bin's face.
Nice. I think so. She kind of sees the opportunity here. Nice little hand switch. Another hand switch. It's under the neck. That was great.
Got evidence. Yes. Video evidence.
You do your little BS
yeah.
north-south sweep. Let's see how you said. Okay, so you just like, oh yeah, you commit her strangle arm.
I do.
To the position, and then you use an underhook here. She's.
Yeah, I mean, you see how she's
kind of screwed herself.
Her hips.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she takes her. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, she feels confident in the strangle, right? Like it feels very deep, and I mean, it is like I'm eating it, and then as soon as she turns her hips like that, she's looking for a quick mount. You can see that she's got my her left hand is on my hip, right? She's gonna go down to my knee and grab my knee. So I felt her blading her hips, and as soon as she did that, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take her over.
It's like that step over we see Baker do.
Exactly.
That he's done on me a million times. Andrew making good use of his butterflies here, keeping Blake off balance. Good adjustment from Blake. She's not fully committed forward, so she didn't get swept there. Oh, what a jerk move, Andrew.
What did he do? I didn't see.
He just straight armed her.
Oh.
Like she's digging for underhooks, everything that we would be telling her to do, and he's like, mirror lock.
Danny takes the back. Looks like he's got
But does he take
right
his
arm close to the chin.
Mitchell scoping out his next victim.
Yeah, it's me. Calls me out.
Oh yeah.
Next. Bulldog choke from Danny. Jordan was pretty low.
It was a little cranky. one or the other.
It really is an either or. There's no in between.
To my earlier point about sprawling and going behind, let's watch Brooke here. So you kind of lower your level, you're reaching for that single leg. Sprawl, immediate, running, trying to get there. You were able to shut it down, but that was the kind of quick 1-2 that you want to see with that sprawl.
What I wanted was exactly what I got right here at the end. The entire time, all I wanted to do was get a single leg to a double leg.
That was a good little dogfight right here. I like that move from you, but I feel like you should have locked that, like, step and drag here, like, immediately.
Yep,
you know?
I agree. She had such a good lift. I wasn't expecting it, but her lift on her elbow.
Yeah.
I didn't think that it was going to be as strong as it was. And when she lifted her elbow, it plopped me right over. So I had to take like a deep half. Yeah, and then I wrestled from deep half. I was just shocked with the power that she had there.
Yeah. I'm just like armchair quarterbacking, but like also could have driven through and gotten up and like kind of hit a run the pipe finish.
Yep.
another option. But yeah. I mean, shit. She is really winning that wizard battle. But I mean, yeah, you stick through it. You get both knees down again. You hit that tight waist grip onto the knee tap. Pushed you on that double. Looks like she was having fun.
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool round.
Yeah, Mitchell we were reverse engineering something that Jordan had hit on Mitchell earlier. It was like a rear triangle, or rear triangle. And but Mitchell couldn't see it. So he was trying to figure out what it was, so I was trying to talk him through it.
I don't know if I've ever seen Brooke and Andrew. I'm sure they probably have rolled. See what Brooke has for him.
I think last Monday they trained, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, which I didn't. I guess I was there, but I didn't get to review the footage. That's a good question, Josh. Actually, he was there Saturday. I can't give him too much shit.
Yeah.
He was on the ground. He was fighting with somebody. I can't remember what round it was. But he like looks up at me and he's like, "Matt, what should I do?" I said, "Ozempic." And I just drained his confidence. But then he went on to hit an A block from reverse close guard, I think. So he and I were going over that. Oh yeah, were you there when we were talking about that?
No. I reviewed the footage. No, I reviewed the footage, and
gotcha.
Me and Veronica were talking back and forth through the chat.
Gotcha.
About it.
Oh yeah, because she got the good instruction from William Tackett.
Mm-hmm.
We just finished that on J-Rod.
Mitchell gets me in probably one of the strongest straight ankle locks I've been in a while in this round.
That's good.
I just completely slept on it, and he did not make it feel good.
He has been working on those for quite some time, so I'm glad he's getting some progress. Andrew experiencing why being a Brooks close guard is annoying. She basically just does like, she just ab crunches her way up and breaks your posture back down, and body triangles you from the front side, which is super annoying. Although it doesn't really give her, takes away her ability to like move and attack really when she does it. But Cole getting his sweep. He's going, yep, doing his deal.
That's nice of you, Jordan, to let him work.
Yeah.
He needs a confidence boost every once in a while.
He did say he was letting a lot of people work, so I think people are just returning the favor.
Yeah.
Big reap from Andrew here. Brooke unfazed. Oh, and looks like he gets it. What did he? I think maybe a straight ankle. Because he had. So there he switches straight ankle grip. Okay. And Brooke she looked good here for a second. She like hopped her hips over his ankle. You can see she pins his ankle to the mat here, tries to hip over it. I think Andrew maybe just had enough of a bend, and she was like, all right, you got it. Yeah, maybe you just washed him in hot water, Cole. He was just trying to give you laundry advice.
That's what I do with my clothes.
Yeah. Yeah, I get mediums and wash them hot. not true. I buy smalls. So Andrew taking kind of a lazy, I don't even want to call it a shot. He just kind of reaches for the single here. And Brooks says, yeah, you got to do better than that.
Takes his back with his arm trapped.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a good example of what I was telling you earlier about just being careful reaching for that leg. Here, Andrew's standing. He's not in turtle like you were. Or, you know, more like on your knees or on your shins. With Brooke, it doesn't matter. She's quick and creative enough to make that work. Is this where Mitchell tries to?
This is the beginning of the leg entanglement. I let him get my leg here, and then he just immediately starts putting on pressure. I was like, I don't like this. Yeah. I was like, I don't like this. And then he reaps, and I was like, oh, crap, I really don't like this.
Yeah, because
this is my good knee.
He's got your toes in the armpit. Like, you can't boot out of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And he's probably right behind your heel, toes in the armpit, and now getting his leg into the picture. You're like, hey, easy. Yep. That's when you start coaching a lower belt through the move. Sven versus Josh. Hell yeah.
That'd be fireworks.
Cool. Yeah. Sven, dude. You don't even know. Cole and Jordan looks like they ends this with a sweep. Brooke looking for the triangle. It doesn't quite lock it up. Nice round. Yeah, dude. Sven and Steven are not the same. Chastise him for being lazy after he swept you. You're just asking to be punished.
Just being Cole.
Short hair Thor. That's a good one.
I'm trying my best to shut down his sweeps.
Yeah, you were kind of doing that leg hook that I like to do on you whenever you're trying to like dig out a false reap or something. Like right here. Just stepping in behind the leg, not letting, like booting like crazy so that they can't rip the leg out.
You get one. It's later. But I get it back. And you kick Ben in the face.
Can't believe you guys kicked Ben in the face. And until I know who did it for sure, it's Schrodinger's kick. Both of you did it.
Or didn't.
Or didn't, yeah. Superposition kick.
Got around that guard pretty quick though, didn't I?
Dude, I didn't even see that happen. It was so quick. Whoa. I looked away. Damn, dude. Got him. Andrew calls me out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the next round.
Spicy. Juicy and spicy.
He was working on stuff.
Yep. Yeah.
Cole was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 'tis the season. Mitchell locks up his close guard here. Andrew opts to break from a kneeling position, and it works for him. I'm not sure if maybe Mitchell was looking to transition to open guard, but Andrew goes 2-on-1 on the leg, pushes the legs open. Now he's starting to pass with a slow, grueling knee cut. You've got Cole in a bad spot. Cole looks frightened. He looks really scared right now. Tries to punch you, only hits his own arm. And then taps, dude. I am curious, Cole, if you recall, was this from the strangle, or was this like, why did you tap to this? Was there like jaw pressure? Because what I'm seeing is Mike's shoulder on top of your face, not dismounted yet, so probably not the most torque on the neck. I'm just curious what it was here. Your neck, got it. Oh, crank, got it.
No, what was happening was he wound up. So I did not have good shoulder position at first, but then as he was like trying to clear jaw pressure, he kept pulling my shoulder down and setting my shoulder into his throat. So eventually, okay. I got the strangle, but it was because he just had to keep repositioning it. But then then he was complaining about his neck.
Yeah,
I was like, no.
Look how sweaty he is. Disgusting.
Now you'll see the sweep, and then him kick Ben in the face.
After Ben gets swept, so Ben is already hurting. His pride has already been bruised, right? Danny hits a sweep on him. Ben's in a bad place right now, mentally, physically, and then one of you kicks him when he's down, literally.
It's not one of us. It's Cole.
Big sweep from Cole. Cole's on top of the world.
It wasn't that big. It wasn't that big.
I mean, it was pretty big.
He outweighs me by like 50 pounds. You know that, right?
He's only 190, dude. What are you, 188?
No, I'm like 140.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm 100. Metaphysically. All right, he's trying to lay on the smother now. He's got your arm trapped.
Trying is the key word.
Ben just taking more shots to the ego. Danny gets his way to his back. Got the whole peanut gallery over here watching. We got Jordan, Caleb, Brooke, Pat, Austin. Forgot Austin was even there.
I think Austin forgot Austin was there.
Oh man, you guys are getting pretty close right now. Like the last
You're
two Cheerios in the bowl.
right now.
Oh, dude.
Ooh.
Cole.
That was not my foot.
That's pretty clearly plain as day. Is that Cole's foot? That looks like Cole's foot, man. We get closer. That's Cole's foot,
Yep.
dude. 100%.
Yep.
Oh, man. Super mean, Cole.
Didn't even apologize.
I mean...
Immediately comes up and apologizes.
Yeah. We're gonna make a page on WikiFeet for Cole, and that's gonna be his thumbnail. Dude, that's a 230-pound foot stomping right on Ben's face after Ben was already just broken down. I'm just glad that Ben is as strong as he is.
Then I take advantage of Cole's weakened mental state and pass his guard again.
Good. I hope he feels horrible.
Yep.
Andrew with a big pull to a straight ankle. And now in Fitty Fitty. It's wild to me how much Cole tried to gaslight you before this, saying you did it.
Is it? Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised. It's just the level of gaslighting. All right. We got a juicy match here. Let's watch these two slip all over the place. Look like B-team training footage. And Pat
Yeah.
rejoins the fray.
Yeah, he was dry.
It's
Like
lucky him.
soaked, and he was dry.
Quick sprawl go behind from Andrew. I love it.
In on the arm, now taking the back.
And making really good hip adjustments as he goes. Still
Yeah.
a little off center. There we go, looking better. Great escape. So Andrew just riding a little high. And this is where we start to see Andrew loses his angle. Jordan can get a little safer here. I think Andrew has an opportunity to switch to, well, I was going to say maybe a rear triangle or an armbar, but Jordan's doing a great job. I think
Next
Jordan,
arm. Yeah.
yeah, he's well aware of the threat to switch to a different position, and he's quick to shut it down. Yeah, good movement, Jordan. Really good angle. Good awareness.
Yeah, I like that.
Now, Pat knows he's in some trouble here, too. You've got double overs on him, and he sees the sweep direction.
He does, and he does a really good job. So Jordan, how I told you, like, that I don't generally engage with somebody in the guard or in their guard without any sort of like body lock connection. Pat does have a body lock on me. I am using the double overs position in order to try and cause him some problems. But one thing that he's doing extremely well, that's a very small detail, is look at his head relative to my chin. So every time I'm trying to go through and get this sweep on him, he can direct my face with the top of his head in my chin, and it is stupid effective. Like, it was very, very frustrating the entire time.
That's a really good detail.
He felt very safe during the whole round. Good.
Well, you could always start striking if you need to, like kicking or something like that.
Other people, not me.
Yeah, when you're not willing to play by the rules, man. I bet you do feel safer. Andrew with a good arm drag here from bottom position. I like this.
That is nice.
Good reaction from Jordan. Not taking that line down. They both stand back up in a giant sweat puddle.
Yep. Take a quick breather and get right back at it.
Is this when Caleb was giving you crap for actually using your
Yes.
quote unquote bad leg?
Yep.
Remember when Nelly like wore the Band-Aid under his eye?
Yeah.
I feel like we're just doing that with knee braces now. Like we're trying to make it look cool.
We'll just have other people walk into the gym with knee braces on,
Yeah,
copying us.
it's a tribute to all of our jiu-jitsu friends who have actual bad knee problems. Cole remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Andrew do here. Andrew with the double ankle.
That
Jordan,
was a good song.
I feel like Jordan just didn't commit to this. Because he gets the knee pinch, gets the legs kind of, not really separated. Andrew almost puts himself in cross ashi here, but gets up. Dude, yeah, that, like,
Country Grammar.
yeah, country
Great
grammar.
album.
And I think he had
Yeah.
didn't he have another one It was like the bangers were across like 2 albums, I think. I was corrected
Oh
on
yeah,
this by a 90s aficionado one time. But
he
Country
had like
Grammar goes
Hot in
hard.
Here. Hot in Here was really big, but
That
yeah.
was not Nelly Jordan. God.
That was PD Pablo.
Yeah.
Ride with Me. That was on Country Grammar. Yeah.
What was the album? The other album, Cole? There was Country Grammar and there was another one. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong about it, all right? It's not the same, Jordan. God.
I could see the cover of the album.
So angry right now.
Yeah.
What was it called? Hot Shit.
No, that was the opening to
Yeah.
Country Grammar.
Yeah. Josh was in like kindergarten. Sitting there playing with a rattle, being like, hot shit. Well, the stream's going off the rails. It's good. We don't have much time left. So you're locking
Better
up.
times.
You've got an interesting grip here. Okay, you're like wrist to wrist.
I wanted to hit that the head and arm sweep so bad, but I couldn't get any sort of extension. He was crowding me out really well.
Yeah, he's making it very difficult for you to get that near leg, that left leg of yours in. Because I think what you're going for here, and correct me if I'm wrong, you've got the leg here to lift and take him over. But I think because, you know, size difference and you're flat on your back, you want to push his knee out.
Exactly that.
So that's why you're trying to get your foot to the knee, and he's crowding in behind it, making it difficult to get. So you're kind of flattened out there. Yeah, you're kind of like trying to pivot off of your hamstrings to his quads, but
yep,
he ain't.
It was not working.
It's good defense on his end.
Yeah,
good stuff. Yeah, all right. Kind of a quick night tonight because you lazy bums didn't want to train longer. So you can blame everybody that was sitting on the side. We'll just say Caleb. You just blame Caleb.
I always do.
Yeah.
And Cole.
Yeah, naturally. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for tuning in. Always appreciate it. Thanks to our, we got some recent followers here. Nerox, Jack Bogan, D-Man, Jack. I don't know. I know one of those is our student. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope you guys got to tune in. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe here as well. You can use your Twitch Prime. You're not done, Josh. You're not going anywhere. Unless you're waking up early to get on the road and come here tomorrow. Then you can go. If you guys got a Amazon Prime, you have a Twitch Prime sub that you can use. We hope you use it on us. It really helps us out, supports the channel. Subscribe over at YouTube as well. I will post this up for you guys to review if you'd like. And I think that's about it for business. Competitions, anything? I know we got Charlotte Open through IBJJF. I believe, I don't want to blow a spot up, but I believe Danny expressed an interest in competing there. So we all get to beat up on Danny as he prepares for that, hopefully.
Hell yeah.
And then we got New Breed.
Next weekend?
It is sometime this month. It might be a little late if you guys want to do that one. Obviously, we like to get a bit more training in. Costco cookie eating competition. You guys already lost. You've already lost. You lost so long ago. You're so far behind. Don't even bother. And then Naga in June, I believe. So if you guys are interested in any of those, please come talk to us. We'll make sure that you guys are aware of all the rules, especially some of the lower belts. If you guys want to toss your hat into the competition ring, bet. And then what else? I think that's the latest I could think of as far as comps go. Anyway.
Yeah, I think we're out into August, or I'm sorry, like October and November for like the next rounds for New Breed and Naga when they come back.
Yeah. Or Blue Coast. That's May 25th.
Oh, yeah.
Mike and I will be back out for Blue Coast doing commentary again. It'll be out in Denver, North Carolina this time. So I don't think we have any of our students signed up there as of yet. But yeah, if you guys are interested, we could probably make that happen. So come talk to us. Let us know. Otherwise, everybody be ready for Josh's return to the mats tomorrow and Saturday. Hope to see you all murder him repeatedly. And just be aware he's going to try to murder you too. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Go trim your nails and do your laundry and don't be stinky. And we'll see you guys back on the mats. Take it easy.
Later.